Cool. I think we get a link going so I can share this on Discord. Okay, it looks like my stream is looks like it's working. I cannot get the link though to save my life. Gosh, let me just do it on my phone. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. I can you hear me on the stream by the way?
Yeah.
I'm just posting the stream places. Okay. Okay, yeah, goal right now is just to start doing the block design for this part. So I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. I already kind of have a roadmap set up here, but nothing's set in stone. So, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here.
I think my voice is louder than yours on the stream.
Probably the desktop audio is different, so it's going to be a little wonky, I believe. I'm gonna start off by doing this. This may look bad, I don't know. Oh, it does. It does, most definitely. I'm gonna do this. Alrighty. So yeah, with this part, this is in free cam mode, so I have to be wary of like exactly how much is able to be camera at one time. But for this section, I'm actually decided I think I'm gonna go with coins for the level, and this is gonna be one of the coins. This bottom route.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's honestly not that hard of a coin, but it works. Um, so okay, now I got to go into this layer. I'm gonna start with these blocks, or actually I need to start with colors. So let's locate where that flash is. It looks like it's here. So we're gonna change the colors to be opposite of what they are. We're gonna make, okay, yeah, I got it. So we're gonna do edit area fade or edit area tint. I believe this is the trigger I can use. So First off, I need to locate the trigger, this thing, C. It's at effect ID 1, so I need to edit effect ID 1. This is the first time I've used this trigger, but I think it's probably going to be pretty easy. 7. We're going to do minus 88 on the hue scale because now the colors are going to be flip-flop. So now instead of it fading from blue to pink, it's going to be pink to blue. Probably be more variation. Okay. Use effect ID. We're going to, yeah, use effect ID 1. And then it's going to be the same thing. Um, yeah. Notice how this screws it up. It screws up this though. It's weird because this is supposed to be a part of any of that crap. Um, oh, because I have a color trigger in here that just turns it to white. So now let's see what colors. I think we need color 8 to be, if I'm correct. Um, and then we'll make it a fade to like 1. So I'm just gonna put a few blocks here to test this out. I know it looks ugly, but that's not the point. Um, we're gonna set this to group 8, which I believe is the same as group 5. Whoa. So that didn't really do what I wanted it to, but um, let's see here. Let's try hue 88 on this and see if this is working. It looks like that's not working. Edits the properties of an area trigger. We're gonna try this edit HSV. It looks like it's almost going to orange, so maybe I can do this the other way, which is just use more color. Starting at, I'm not in the right menu. Um, so yeah, I could just make new colors, new groups to go along with them. It's just a little less efficient, but it doesn't affect the optimization of the level at all. It just creates more color groups. So I don't think I need to stretch. So I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna make a new tint trigger. I don't know what my last. Okay, effect 86, great. Um, get 50. This is gonna be actually. I'm just gonna copy and paste this trigger and just put it over here and edit the values because I want the same exact effect. I just want it reverse. So yeah. So I'm gonna try this, and if the goal of it is to get it going from pink to blue instead of blue to pink or whatever it was, like magenta. So right now I'm gonna put negative 88 because the hue, like with the way hue works, I believe this will take effect. Okay, this is gonna be group ID 6, and then everything's gonna be the same except I need a new group ID, so it's gonna be 39. This is the new group ID I need to remember. No longer group 7. work better too because it'll keep the part before it consistent. So this probably was the better idea, the better option in the first place. We got our test blocks. Gonna group 39, and we're gonna give them a pink color. And if it's bluish, then I've done my job. Yeah, that worked. We're not changing any color, so whatever color was changed can be unchanged. Do you think I should change the background here? Because I kind of like
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
I think I should,
Well,
but or take down the opacity and then put a different background. I don't know. Maybe I should just stop. I guess that should be like one of my first orders of business, but we'll come back to that. I'm gonna work on it here. So let's see. We're gonna make these like this is gonna be one big thing. This is the hardest part, just getting new ideas, and then once I get an idea, I can just execute it. So I'm gonna do maybe something like that. Actually, let's do that because we don't want this to be blending. Okay, that effect actually gave me an idea here. So let's get into the glow. God, he streamed and didn't message. I did message. Oh, I didn't message you. I'm working on block design for part number 2. I did improve the first part. I'll show that to you guys. But let's see what this looks like. I don't mind the fading of the block. But you see how, okay, I know what I need to do. I'm gonna need to create little glow patches here and then like so. I don't want to calculate what the hypotenuse of this would be because that would be a lot of work and I just did like 3 hours of programming. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think for this effect here, there's just going to be like during this transition, it's going to fade out and then you won't be able to see the bottom of this. I don't know. Go through this. Hmm. I think this is gonna be like a pillar. Subquero68. I remember you from the one stream. I am building now. Let's see here. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. I'm gonna just. Sorry, my roommate. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're back. Um, I'm gonna do this like pillar in the middle, but I don't know how to execute it. Oh wait, wait, wait. I do know how to execute it. I lied. So I do something like this. I did beat Crazy too. I don't know if that works. Any thoughts? I feel like it kind of looks weird and choppy. Maybe one of my things is I need to add this to group 39 and see if that makes it look. No. Let me first, let's get rid of this raw gameplay. How's your day going? Pretty good. Had to do like a crap ton of coding, like a bunch. Not stress you guys enough how much coding I had to do. I just got done with it. It's awful for school. So Solo's on call here. He's not talking, but he's here.
Yeah, I am here. Sorry.
Yeah, he's been lurking in the background, but um, yeah. So right now the goal is just to get this block design done at least. Um, it's it's looking kind of. This is looking kind of chopped. I don't really like this, so I'm just gonna go back to the drawing board, which is fine. I'd rather. So how hard is this? This is about like an 8 star. Yeah, it's pretty easy. But difficulty isn't. I'm doing this more to practice my decoration. Um, yeah. So let's try doing this. You gonna verify it? Yes, it is a 6 star, so or a 8 star. So yes, I will verify it. Um, anything harder than like an easy demon, so would probably verify it low key. I don't. After I complete, if I actually complete this level, I'm not gonna want to do anything but upload it, and so I probably want it to be uploaded fast, so will probably verify it.
I got you.
Thank you, Solo. Although I probably will verify this. But right now, I'm gonna do a little tidbit of it here. I think this is gonna be my strat. I'm gonna do a little tidbit over here, and then if I like it, just replicate it. So right now, I'm gonna do something like I'm gonna add in these blocks. Okay, so okay, we got these blocks. Now I think I'm gonna make use of these squares. Okay, yeah, I have an idea. So my next thing is I'm gonna make like a little background. Um, it's gonna be like, I don't know, group 17. This is just gonna be actually we don't need that last one. Okay. Yeah, with these blocks it's gonna look weird with the like the way they fade. I don't know which block is which. High key color. Because then it looks stupid like that. Like I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit. And you can't. The stupid thing is you can't see it. Oh yeah, I can show you what I made so far. Um, do, do, do. Oh, that was the difficult. That was the Discord call glitch. Yeah, that's what I made so far. And so right now I'm working on getting this done so I can excuse. Okay, yeah, because that looks. This looks. Let's let's try that. So, oh wait, that looks cool. Wait, check this out, Solo. Check this out. That kind of looks cool for like a design.
I'd have to see it in like the context of the level. It might be a little too busy. I don't know.
I think, what if I did, I have an idea. So I like that idea, but what if I own uh if I this color wise, this is part of group 39, which is the changing uh area trigger. That's not. So this is part of it and that's not. And then this is going to be its own alpha layer, which is going to be like group 40. It's going to have its own custom. All right, see a Quero. I'm going to assume that's how you say it. I think that actually works. Maybe if I make it a little less, like 25. And then, okay, I have an idea. So instead of putting these pillars, I'm just gonna make a thing because I feel like the pillars it's gonna make it look a little chopped. Getting a style here is gonna be a little difficult. Um, that is different enough, but yet the same. So I'm gonna stick with this, and then I'm gonna see if I want to add detail to it. Almost 9 circles, maybe. I don't know how that would go because maybe the issue with that block design is that it looks like 9 circles, and then I'm gonna make it want to look like 9 circles because like Nine circles decoration just looks good with those blocks. Um, but I need like a second detail layer to this. Or I can make this much easier on myself and restructure this to be non-sloped. Should I do that, gang? That would be easier. What do y'all think? Like making this blocks instead of slopes.
I don't know.
Because this is the thing with the slopes is that it's really hard to like get the glow working correctly. Um, like you have to like do some weird crap to get it looking good. And I don't know. Zealand, do we have any suggestions? Am I cooked? Um, Dashiel, what's up? You came. I'm in the middle of a block design. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna keep cooking. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, I need a slope design for these edges, and then maybe something for the center here. I just got out of school, so I'm tired. That was basically me. I just got done with school work. Um, yeah, so as far as slope objects go, I'm kind of limited, but with the poppy style I'm going for, I'm like kind of limited in like what I do. And I can't use like I'm thinking of maybe making the block design slightly more simple and then like making foreground elements that add the detail. Um, or maybe do something with these blocks. Let me cook. Okay. Any update on the level Dashiel? Like whether sends or what? That's the issue with that stupid block is that can I think adding some yellows can help. It will work well with pink. That. But at the same time, I may this is actually a blue section. It's kind of deceiving, but this is going to be a all of this is going to be on group 39, which is like the I don't have to do it like that. Maybe I could do a pink section, but the thing is, if you like look at the previous section, it's a pink. Whoa. Like it's kind of it's pretty much I mean it's kind of blue and kind of pink. It's mixed. But I could make a pink section and then I could go blue. Stop limiting yourself to a single color. I know I'm trying. I'm trying. Um, but I'm trying to like that's why I'm trying to make this blue because what is this? Because this section was kind of pink, so I'm trying to make this blue. But it's just not I'm having a hard time cooking here. I'm thinking of restructuring the in like a block format, but I don't know how well that would look. Oh wait. There is something that I can do. There is something I can do. I just thought of. Um, objects. So I can do something like, yeah, the brick objects are kind of chopped. Um, Unless they're used in like I might use them later in a non-sloped game mode, but yeah. So this is going to be my new, I'm going to restructure this, but I have a new idea. Right. Like they're really like you have to have a back decoration on them. So what I'm going to do is I could do something like this, except maybe not that chopped. Something like this. And then to bridge the gaps, instead of making a hole like filled in slope, I could use, which objects are they? They're in here somewhere. Darn it. Yes, these ones. These and do something like that. I think that looks much better and easier to work with. So I may go with this. Yeah, so if I do this, I can make the detail like something like that. The detail, and then this can be part of group 39. Maybe we won't we'll wait on that thought, but I I don't like how the block sticks out like that. That's true. The structure looks kind of that is true. So okay, wait. I think you're right. The structure looks bad. Let me see if I can restructure it because I think I can work with this idea here, but I just need to like find a different structuring method. Like like it looks good. Like the I like the idea of using these, but I don't like the structure where you build a part and over again because you consistently don't like how it looks. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Um, let's see here. We have I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to get creative. Okay, wait. Okay, I thought of something. We're gonna test it out. It's gonna be kind of like like a snowball or a snow globe. Think about a snow globe. So like how the inside is it's all like cool and whatnot. Oh wait, I forgot. Crap. I made a custom object for this exact situation. That looks chopped. Okay. We'll come back to that, but that'll be our placeholder. So I could do something like a snow globe. So here we have these detailed colors that do this. And then it's like this. I don't know. We'll just do it like that. And then I'll put like little things down here, make it look not bad. And then our fill color here, I'm actually just gonna put this on layer 2 because I feel like it kind of is nonsensical to put it anywhere else. Okay, let me link all this up so that I can work with it easier. Okay, okay, now, and we'll move this because I said so. Okay, now we got our snow globe set up. Now the inside color is going to be something light. I might even go back to using these ones. I might just use this. So we'll do something like, let me just imitate the structure down here. And I can't see anything. Cool. Now we just fill it in with something like this. Oh crap, I don't know how this works. Oh, so how do these blocks work? See you, Dashiel. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the good luck. This is so dumb. Can you guys agree with me how dumb this is? I cannot see any of these blocks. Who knows what these blocks are? It's the dumbest thing ever. But I want to use them, but like I can't because like, oh, that worked. That was right. Okay. And then um maybe this is, can you, I'm like at a loss here for like how these things work. I guess I just test them. So dumb having to just make them all like these because it doesn't really matter that much. That is not the right block. Gosh. Make me think if I use the wrong ones on the other section. That's right. I think it is. It just looks bad. You see this? Like I can fix that later, but that's not like the main concept here. So I'll just move on. But I do something like this. This is in like B3. It's way down there layer wise. Um, and then it's on its own. We'll put it on group 40, just like the previous one. And so this is going to be like that. Add some backlight. Am I in the right tab? I am. Add some backlight like right here. This is going to be in B4. And it's going to be like that. That looks pretty okay. Um, Now it looks bad right now, but then there's going to actually be a second structure in the middle of it. That's kind of more like a block structure. So it's like a combination of the two ideas. And then this top block will be something like this, with the detail being that, and then that's too bright. Yeah, this works because it also hides like the how that looks bad on the edges pretty well. So um like that. I can do something like And then, okay, now we're gonna go into a different layer. Layer 4 is fine. Actually, let's structure it. So it's not gonna be like a structure, but more like just like a brick, like a very simple structure. 'Cause it look too crowded. We do something like this. Uh-huh. And then go to layer 4 in the structure. So we're gonna do like a border. Maybe I can just use these. Maybe not. Actually, I should probably make it solid. But that kind of looks chopped. Let me do this. Let's start out with this. Not that, but something like this. Holy, holy moly. That's not looking horrible. That would work, except, okay, now I just need to make it a detail here, and I'll add detail on the edges. So for the detail on the edges, we'll just do something like that. Just something really simple, because we're trying to maintain the same style and not make a whole new level. Oh, that looks really trippy. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be it's like I switched midway going through it. What did I do? I like combined the two different like glow sizes. I'll just make it like that so I can see it temporarily. That's fair. This is one like I feel like getting over these humps of like finding out the design and perfecting or finding out the design basically. They're going to be the hard parts, but then everything after is going to be easy because I won't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to do? It's more it would be like, oh, I have to do this. If that makes any sense. Some color inconsistency. Okay, now we have a consistent thing, I believe. Except it looks weird. What's up? Thank you, Real Noah YT, for the sub. Um, this looks weird, does it not? Am I tripping? Let me try making this. Yeah, it's weird right here.
I'm in a VC with him. I'm solo.
Yes, Solo is here. He's in a VC. Does not talk. Um, he does not speak unless he is spoken to. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah,
I've been reading over a PowerPoint presentation.
okay. He's doing homework. Okay, this is a. Do you see this glitch, Solo? Like, this is bad. I don't know what this is, but maybe it's like some layering issues.
I
What
don't
is
know what's going on.
like like that doesn't make it this doesn't make any sense why it's doing what it's doing right now. Can you see it in the level is more important? No, you can't. You really can't see it. So let me link this real quick. Can I join Project Lightforce? This is will be a solo level, unfortunately. Okay, next up, I think I'm going to delete this effect here that I used. I know it's cool, but it is interfering with a lot of stuff that I'm doing, so I'm gonna kill it for now. And then once I feel like I should do transitions after I decide the next part. So we're gonna do something like this, except now uh we're gonna edit this glow to be darker, like much darker. Okay, cool. Put in B1, which will makes it look slightly better. And then we'll add one of these puppies. That puppy looks bad. Okay, I'll put this right here. Wait, maybe Dashiell is right. I shouldn't limit myself to one color. Maybe I should try to, I don't know how the color wheel works. Like what color I can combine. Let me Google it. Hold up. Let me Google it. What color looks good with pink? Um, I could maybe, oh, I know what I can do. I can do something like, yeah, an orange. Wait, that looks cool. Okay, now if I put a detail, if I make this part of, instead of 39, I put this in group 7, so it's the same color, and it's in, oh no, now it looks chopped. Okay, so we're just gonna have to make this, I'll just edit the trigger. So let's instead put it in group 7, let's put it in group 39. Um, Okay, and now instead of, let's make this object, what color channel is it in? So we're going to do that, and then we're going to make it 38, which is going to be at a certain alpha. I'm going to put it like, that looks bad. So we're going to bring it up again. That looks better, but it's still not exactly how I would like it to be. So um, I think I'm going to do a little restructuring, just a tiny little edit, honestly, um, for this to be to outline. This. See, it kind of works though. Like the view, I believe the view. Look, oh, you do see the edge of it right there. So that. But as for okay, um, I don't know how the hue works, but maybe I can look this up if there's a key on like Geometry Dash Hue Guide. Because I need to know what colors are where because I don't want to sit here fiddling around with it because that'd be boring for everybody. Now I'm trying to figure out if I can. Okay. Instead, maybe I can make the pink fade to orange. So this is actually going to be pink that fades to orange. It'll be part of group 39. And now, if I look at the color wheel, just any color wheel, it so for to go from blue to pink took about 30, or it took about 88 actually. So if I'm going backwards from pink to orange, that's only going to take like 50, I bet. So if I do this HSV minus 50, get speed hack. Speed hack. See, look, it's actually it looks like it's going forward in the color scale. So I'm gonna put this. I think it needs to be. I think the color scale backwards. So we're gonna try hue plus 50. I don't have my chat open. It's fine. Nobody's talking. We're gonna do hue plus 50, which except it took it to a different level than I wanted it to. So that took here, so it needs to go further to reach what I wanted to. So the hue needs to go to like 80, actually, ironically. That's about it. But now, let me go. This in group 2 in layer 2, and then this background crap will be moved to layer 4 or whatever it was. Okay, now we make this non-blending. And also a more appealing color. And then we make these part of group 39 and these part of group 39.
It's been
Okay,
almost an hour, and I think you're still working on the same structure.
yes, you are correct. But look, this is actually starting to look good. Look, minus this. The colors actually look good. But now we're going to take, these are all part of group 26. So take off group 26. It's going to fade out real quick. 26 fade out over like 0.3. Sorry, I just had a little fun there with the speed hack. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have an idea. And then while this screen is pulsing, it's gonna change the background color, which I believe is group 13, if I had to guess. Is does this switch the menu speed too? The speed hack? I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah. This is gonna be group 13. And then it's gonna be like a fade of 1, which means okay, yeah, that works. It fades. This actually works pretty good. And then maybe it could be a rainbow level, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna like maybe work backwards. But now that the colors are down, I need to work on the block design. So right now it's really chopped. It looks like this. Instead of putting that there, this. Because there's no need for that because now the structure is like clearly put. Cool. And now we just need some inner detail. Honestly, with this stream, I may just get the block design done for one structure, but if I have the like the map set out, like if I have it all mapped out, like exactly what I'm gonna do for all the structures, then it won't be that difficult. I'll just do it. It's just like a matter of doing it. So I don't mind spending a lot of time on the block design because that's is gonna not take that long. That was an unintentional, but it looks good. I can make it like
The one could beat Flame Wall
just now.
like an hour ago or so.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, actually, look, Solo. Look at the
Hang on, there's
colors.
like a 10-second delay.
Oh yeah, how do the colors look?
I like it.
Cool. That's all I need. I'm just kidding. The one issue with it is I'll have to fix this later, but look at this crap. It's like, oh, it's gone. Never mind. I fixed it somehow. Um, okay. Let's think. What else? Not those. I just used those. I think Dashu was right when he said to not limit yourself to one color, like two colors in this case.
I agree with that.
Because now it looks much better. I'm just fiddling around here. So, something like that. 39. Take it down a notch. That looks okay. Let's see if that adds much. That doesn't add much, but I can maybe make it look better. Okay, I may make this standard, but I feel like I can like carry the area trigger concept throughout the level while keeping it fresh. That's my goal, and I clicked off the screen. But see, I actually like the idea of making these. It was accidental. This like little whatever I did. Um, this works, and then now I think I can tweak. That is to be slightly brighter. I think it's group 40. I'm gonna tweak it to that. And then we'll add backlighting, and I think I'll be good. But this needs more detail, especially here. If I did like that, I'm gonna go with that. Now, there's the second part of this is these blocks. These are supposed to be like what it Solo, what do you think about the idea of making these like they're gonna be like random block design, but what if they like flash like crazy when you hit them?
You mean for the D block section?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be cool as long as it's not like
Like
terrible
yeah.
to look at.
Yeah. think yeah, should I do that first? No, yeah, I'll do that first, and then I'll move on to the next part of it, which is the background. I need to make a new background, but I think I can cook up stuff considering I was able to cook time. And if I get dry on ideas, I know the person to talk to, but I'm gonna do stuff by myself first. Use that block. I'm gonna use the cool thing about the area trigger is that it keeps like the brightness of like the first color you use. So I'm gonna do like a really dark one. Really, maybe even like ooh, almost red. Let's see how that looks, and then make it group 39. Oh, that's cool. It's like it's some color variation. And then on the inside are going to be I had an idea for this earlier. Something like that. Oh wait, no. That's not going to look as good as this other block. What time is it? Probably dark outside. I haven't been outside in a while. My window's closed because it's 13 degrees out. How cold is it where you are, Solo?
It's like right about freezing. I had to
Okay,
move my shampoo bottle away from the window, which is normally where I store it, because it got like solidified.
that is crazy. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we'll do an area fade. And we'll directly copy this one because it's got about the same settings I want. But we'll just do effect ID. I cannot talk. A new effect ID and whoop, come on, it's coming in. Give it a second. Okay, set that right there. New effect ID, new group ID, 41. 41 is going to be our fade. And then we're going to have these little glow dots here. They're going to be a T1 situation. And they're going to be white blending. And they're all going to be 41. And then these two can be moved over here because It's kind of dumb though. Maybe I can just make the glow dots bigger or brighter. It's like super slow. Oh, but the issue is that be to max opacity to like 30, yeah. I can just type it in. I was doing all that slider crap. I hate it when I have moments like that. Okay. Okay, now let's go to all in just so we can like get a better idea. I think yeah, and then the element to this will be they'll have backlit glow pieces at group 39 that are going to be like, that looks good. Maybe not, maybe actually something like maybe on T1. That actually looks pretty good. That, okay, now we got that style established, so I'll pause there and now we're going to go to background and get that set up. So this is the fun time, this is the phone, this is the phone. This is the fun time where we have to make a background. Um, I could use particles, but maybe not. Maybe I could do something like this. I'm messing around here, guys. Just give me a second. I do this just so I can see it better. Now we're gonna make it like 80. And now we're going to put it in group 39 and see what happens. And then we can just manipulate these. Cool. Now, I have to make this group 1. Now let's make another one here real quick and just build helper it in. Wait a second. What if I did this? That kind of looks cool. So maybe we do that. It's over here. Build helper. Both of these will be in group 46. This actually looks cool, though. This like thing. Um, cool. Now we're gonna put this. This is group 46. So we're gonna put them in a lock. We're gonna make them a lock. Voice crack. A lock thing. Sealan, are you alive? By the way, I don't even know if you're here or not. Gotta do a welfare check. It's like a new low for me for speaking. Good. Whoa, what am I doing? This is so cool. Finally, I do something and it looks good the first time. So there we go. These. And then we're gonna just scale it around a little bit. This is all group 46, so it's gonna be the same opacity. Um, that 46. And then it's gonna fade in along with group 26 is the one that's fading out, so it's gonna fade in with group 26. And then 46 is gonna fade in, and it's gonna be about, I don't know, 30% opacity. How does that look?
I like it.
And then the one change I may make is add a backlit for this part right here, add backlighting, add a backlit structure to it because like maybe it's just the color black, who knows. Let's try this out. So I don't like how transparent the whole structuring looks, but that's easily fixable. by doing something like this. Just do a little bit of optimization there. If I need to optimize later, like I said in the past, I will just optimize later. This will be in like the behind this group, maybe like B3. It's just gonna be black. And I just screwed it up. Okay, now for group 3, this is gonna, I don't even, the frick? What groups is this in? B2. So it's actually, this should be in like B5 because it's the backest background of the backgrounds. Okay, that works great because the black, um, it removes the transparency from the structure, so the structure is no longer like that. And then I can alter, I may make it slightly less like that. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna just see how this transition looks as far as colors and slightly the block design, but I have time to do like 30 minutes, or maybe not. I'll do a few structures and just like that, but for the moment, I'm going to save and play this. Actually, I'll upload it to the backup. Oh gosh.
Is that the Discord bug?
Maybe. Bro, I need to fix that. Gameplay wise, like just straight up the gameplay. I may just do this. Let me get one. I may just do this because the input is always inconsistent. So by doing this, the input is consistent. And you can't hold. That doesn't look too bad. Now I gotta think about like how I can fill the empty space. I think I'll just add like lasers and stuff, and in the background there'll be like another element. It won't be the only element. Also in the future, these structures at the beginning will move slightly. And then there's going to be backlighting to the background. You know what I may do here is like cheat the system a little bit. Because like sometimes I die because I don't hit the thing in time. So I'll do something like make the gameplay more consistent. Okay, after that was only like 300 objects just for to get these changes in here, but to be fair, the background is kind of object heavy. Is that 990 actually not that bad for a background. The update and now the structures look much more like detailed with the glow, and now you can see the detail in it. So now it looks a little better. So yeah, for this section here, for specifically this part, it's going to like I have this one effect in mind, but it's gonna look cool. Okay, let me do like one more structure just so I can practice repeating it. So we got, oh crap, no, that's right. That, and then I'm just gonna copy paste this so I keep it. I can just copy paste this whole block so I can keep the style consistent. So what I'll probably do for these, I don't know if I'll keep the same color scheme for the next part. Probably not. I'll probably do something else, even if it's just small. Okay, that looks good. Let me put my start pause back. Okay, yeah, and then for this transition, there'll probably be like some like foreground I can to demonstrate, and then you guys can't. I realize you can't see my hand. Um, it's going to like there's gonna be like some black thing that's like moving across the screen in the foreground. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I did an Adderall. I don't even know if I could pull this up. Uh, maybe not. Oh, by the way, little tidbit. This is like one of my other attempts at
Have you ever had a dream?
this. That's not the right one. Um, it's this level. This is
Have you ever had a
Solo.
dream?
Do you remember this?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had a dream that you can?
So hard.
Have you
It's so
ever had
bad
a
too.
dream?
Like the gameplay is super bad. The game. Wait,
Have you ever
I
had
may
a
actually
dream?
steal one of the designs from this. I'm not gonna lie. There's this one particular thing I like. Okay, one. This is pretty tough, but like what is it? These? No, no. What's a good example? Like kind of this look. I like that. 5,000 objects. That's crazy. That one song that's circulating on Instagram with the guy from Wicked. So do you know what I'm talking about? The
I have no
Sponge,
idea.
the SpongeBob guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm. It's the guy from Wicked. He played Bach in Wicked.
I don't know who that is.
Do
In
you
the new
watch?
movie?
Yeah, he was in the old. He was in both of them.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention to the first one.
That's crazy. He played the one that was crushing after Glinda, but Glinda didn't made him uh like date Glen Elphaba's sister that was like in a wheelchair. That guy.
Just send me it later. I'm so confused.
This chat is deceased. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think adding this, but then adding more detail in the background, or maybe making the background brighter.
I think you should make the background brighter.
Noted. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna switch it to like that may be too bright. No, yeah, a little too bright, but it's. Wait, I could use this gradient thing that Zealand was talking about. Let me go into my DMs. This is actually a situation like that to happen. Okay, I have the diagram pulled up here. Let's test it out. My goal for next stream is to get the block design done and maybe even get this part done because I may be able to do it if I just grind it in one sitting. But the goal is to get the roadmap planned out for this part. And the next part will be much easier because like I don't have to deal with slopes besides that one. So it's gonna move much faster. What was I doing? Okay, I had a moment of. Edit spec. BL, wait, let me go vertex mode. Okay, cool. BL equals 1. R equals 2. This doesn't make much sense. Creates a gradient with set colors in a given area. They must be set at each side of the area. Use vertex mode to set corners of the area instead. Blending changes the gradient method. Use ID to give gradient a unique identifier that can be used to disable it with another of these triggers. But how do I get the colors is the thing. Are these, wait. Say I try if I do. But that doesn't. Let's see. Is that opacity? The thing is, I don't know where I set the colors. I'm looking at the diagram that Zealand sent me, but it doesn't make much sense. Looky. Let me look up gradient trigger G. It looks like you just assign group IDs to it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Now this second one. Cool and all, but that's like super bright. What if I like put this to group 2? Does that change like? That looks like changing the opacity of the trigger itself actually like did something. But it's still, I don't know. We'll come back to that because I think this is a cool thing that can be worked on. I'm just gonna leave it. And then where is, let me go to all. This is group color 11, color 28, and then we'll And then we'll make that fade to orange. And then if we do that, if we set we actually want to set EG down here. And now the gradient will be now the gradient looks better. But now let's set it to its own. Just to group 40 and see what happens, because I think group 40 is like a better opacity. Something like that. Oh my gosh. And then we want to make the background even darker. We'll come back to that. I think I'm going to leave it there, but let's do a little play test. Mind that yellow orb. That doesn't look too bad. I'm going to upload that real quick. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.